Well, all week long, we've been telling you how the Hyundai metaplant in Bryan County is bringing thousands of jobs to the area.
Steady growth is one thing, explosive growth is another.
If you think we've got problems now, think about the population doubling.
This is transformational for the region, not just for people's children now, but for their grandchildren.
And right now, Hyundai is making the push to hire locals. They have several partnerships underway in order to help make that happen. WJCL 22 News' Brooke Butler talked to one of those partners, Savannah Tech. She joins us now live in the studio to explain. Brooke.
Shannon, good evening. Savannah Tech is helping train people on how to work on electric cars so those people can apply for a job at Hyundai.
Try the other lead with the black one.
Oh, okay.
Savannah Technical College.
This is the one they're replacing. That's the replacement.
Is just one of many institutions partnering with Hyundai.
What about now?
To help get people trained to work at their new electric vehicle manufacturing plant in Bryan County.
They have the faith that we can do what they need to do and help develop that right training program.
Talos, the vice president of economic development at Savannah Tech, says Hyundai approached them asking if they could help get people certified to work on electric vehicles.
They went through, looked at what programs or what classes might fit well for them, selected 3 classes that they thought would really train somebody really good to go into the field set that they're looking at having, the skill sets that they needed.
Those classes include an intro to automotives, then basic electricity.
And then they move into a class where they learn about what an electrical vehicle is, what a hybrid vehicle is, and how to safely work around those.
After completing each class, students walk away with a certificate.
And somebody having this certificate, they actually give them preferential hiring over somebody that does not have that certificate. So they're not guaranteed, but they got preferential hiring.
But this isn't the only Hyundai partnership. They're working with Ogeechee Tech, Georgia Southern, and Coastal Pines Technical College, too.
Technical colleges offer the programs that we really are looking for, that skilled workforce labor. They all have automotive departments, they have industrial maintenance, key components that we're going to need at the metaplant in order to be successful long term.
At the end of the day, Lowe says it's partnerships like these that will help keep the new jobs at Hyundai in the hands of locals.
Usually if I hire locally, I'm going to retain that person locally.
Brooke, this is really great news. They're also looking to partner with St. Joseph's Candler.
Yeah, Shannon, that's exactly right. St. Joseph's Candler is actually going to have a medical center at Hyundai's Bryan County Meta plant. It's going to provide more than just care for work injuries. There's also going to be a pharmacy. There will be new employee health checks, physical therapy, and so much more. So a lot of partnerships happening, Shannon.
You don't have to leave your job.
Definitely not.
Everything's there.
Everything
All right,
there.
Thanks so much for that report tonight. Now, if you would like to get involved in Savannah Tech's electric vehicle program, we have more information on our website. That's WJCL.com. And right now, we want to hear from you. Send us an email to boomtown@WJCL.com about a project or an area you'd like us to tackle with our Boomtown series.